Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. My name, of course, is Albert Potato, and this is Rails Not Robots. Now, I think it is finally time for us to address our chronic undersupply of iron, which has been ongoing for a long time, and I have just been loath to do anything about it. I have really not wanted to fix this problem at all, but you know what? I think we have to, friends. I think we have to. I absolutely think we do. So I'm just going to gather as much iron up as I possibly can, build as many drills as I can, and then I will go and see about sorting out the brand new iron area. Yes. This is what we're talking about, except I'm not going to have anywhere near enough resources to build a belt all the way up to the top, which is a real shame. Okay, I'm going to do something really rather naughty here. I'm just going to cut the belt off. Does it really matter that we don't get any circuits? Not really, not at all actually. In fact, I would say it's not going to change anything in the slightest. Is there a way that we can rejig this so that we can get another mine in here? Let's try and do that, because we're not making full use of this space, I don't think. Oh no, just pick up this pole, thank you. There we go, there we go. Okay, so that should help. That should help with supply a little bit, and it's hopefully going to wear this patch out just a little bit quicker as well. Okay, something like that, there we go. Beautiful. And in fact, if we move this forward by just one square, then that will allow us to put that, after going round twice around in circles, we can put that there. So really we are trying to absolutely squeeze every little last bit of iron out of that area, without a doubt. What do we need for some belt? We need iron for some belt. Wow, what a bloody surprise. What a crazy surprise. Who would have thought? Iron? Really? Us? In a position where we have so much iron? It's just ridiculous. Don't be daft, Dr. Potato. No, we need iron. We need lots of it. Also, I was told, people have been commenting, which I always appreciate. It's always fantastic to see people commenting. You need to start thinking about biters and defense against biters. I could not agree with you more, and as such, I am slowly but surely going to be starting up sort of a defensive wall. You know the classic wall yourself in strat. It's pretty renowned. Oh, looks like, speaking of attack, it's going to be an attack right now. You're going to get absolutely wrecked and shreked, my friend. It's good to see, good to see. We're creating a whole bunch of stone wall, which is fantastic. Okay, good. Everything is going very nicely. It's all coming together. It's all gravy, baby, as they say. Once again, more iron for me. Thank you. One more of those. 15 more belt. Great. It's not going to be a lot of belt, but it should get us a little bit of the way. We're going to have to do, unfortunately, some... Oh, do we have access to a light? Can we get a light game? No, of course, that would require iron. Oh, cancel that there. Oh, we can get one light. Okay, I value a light rather highly, I'll be honest. Just so that we can actually see what the hell we're doing. So, what's kind of nice is that we're not actually going to need to take up that many trees. It's going to be less than I thought, which is kind of nice. We're just going to use as many of these bad boys as we can. And we're just going to do something like this. You know, nothing complicated, nothing over the top, nothing outrageous. Just, just something rather normal for a change. Which is really nice. There we go. And it's very loud, so I'm going to get out of there. Turret. Turret's in the way. Turret, why do you have to be there? You don't have to be there. That's the correct answer. Underground belt, something that we're probably going to have to get. Well, I say probably. We are definitely going to have to get it if we want to get the iron up here, which, let me tell you, we very much desperately do. Okay. So you are going to come under here. Okay. And then I think we're going to have to just come along Where are we seeing a little attack? Oh, was that it? Is that it? Yeah, there was nothing. That was barely anything. That was pathetic, game. Like, I don't want to say give me a bigger challenge, but give me a bigger challenge. Like, come on, jeez, come on. I mean, we can handle a little bit more than that, I think. I'm gonna put a turret down here as well, and I'll just wall it off. Yeah, I'll just wall it off a little bit. There we go. Similar sort of strat, just so that they can help each other should they need to. Also, we need to make sure that we get ammo back online. I don't actually have any ammo on me. That's potentially problematic. Okay, there we go. Lots more ammo. Let's connect this belt up again, so we don't waste any. Perfect. And now we want to continue up here. Gosh darn, it's looking good. There we go. There we go. And a couple more bits of belt. We're so very, very close to getting there. And I know, like, dealing with supply issues, it's just like the most pesky thing, because you just want to go on and you just want to expand, you want to build and stuff, but unfortunately it's just the sad reality that occasionally you have to do these things. But hey ho, that looks like a fairly well saturated belt, and it should be fairly well saturated for quite a while, I'm hoping. Don't forget, we are... Oh! There we go. Got a little attack force that came in. Tried to wreck our faces, and they failed horribly. Yeah, you know, don't forget that we're gonna have to make another couple of these furnace areas, and, you know, do that we will. I think advanced material processing is something that we actually want to get fairly soon, although at the same time I'm not really sure if we do. I mean, perhaps we just need more of this area. Perhaps that's what we really need. I think in terms of volume of iron that we're outputting, we're just not outputting quite enough. So I think most definitely it would be prudent to build another entire iron area. Now, we can reuse this belt over here, and we'll deal with that in a minute. Coal is going to be temporarily disconnected, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it shouldn't make that much of a difference. Disconnect all you, you, and you. And the coal circle jerk finally is going to come to an end, I'm afraid to say. It's a sad day. It's a sad day when the coal circle jerk comes to an end, but alas, it had to. It absolutely had to. Okay, let's try and... Oh, we're out of stone over there. And we're out of stone over here as well. Okay. The reason I did that is so that we can actually backlog a little bit of stone in these furnaces and on the belt. Because we want some stone blocks so that we can actually craft some furnaces. Oh no, in fact, what am I even thinking of? We don't even need to do that. Why would I think that furnaces are created out of stone blocks? Because they're quite clearly not. They're created out of just normal stone. Ugh, what an idiot. What an idiot. There, 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 and there. And then we're going to need, you know, the classic inserter. The classic basic not two, thank you very much. You know, the classic basic inserter. Just you know, one here and there. Just, you know, around. And then... That's the wrong way, but you know what? That works too. I mean, it would technically work, but hey-ho. Yeah, I think we're going to need a fair few more inserters than that, sunshine. Alright. I'm pillaging my iron. And I say it's my iron because it is my iron. It's mine. Now, maybe it would be prudent just to forget about this entire area and just backlog a little bit of iron. But, I'll be honest, I don't think it's a wise choice, right? Because if we have a proper factory, then it needs to continually be able to build all of the components at once, right? That's what it needs to have. And, you know, one here and there just, just, 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 you know, an essential component, whether you like it or not, for research is red flasks. Like, they are literally the most used flask. So I see absolutely no shame in just continuing to backlog them, even though they are going to lead to slight early game iron problems. I don't think that's a bad thing, really. Well, it is a bad thing, obviously, but it's not going to be detrimental. That's what I mean to say. Go there, and let's make a couple more of these bad boys. And inserters. Place the inserters. There, 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 there. Now, a little bit of... We were going to buffer this, weren't we? Yeah, we were going to buffer it, but now we're not going to buffer it because I'm an idiot like that. And I forgot to do it. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, give me some power cables. Perfect. 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 There we go. It's horrifically inconsistent, but who cares? Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a darned difference. So both of you guys are going to be feeding down into... Okay, so that row and that row are going to be feeding down onto this belt, onto the right side of the belt. And so you need to come across there and link up there. Okay, okay, okay. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, like so. Like this. Okay, it's going to come right across there. There's going to be a bit of underground belt, and there's going to be a bit of overground belt, and everybody's going to have a fantastic time. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, we're going to have to invest a lot of underground belt in this. Let me relocate this pylon up there. And one more piece of underground belt. Would you be so kind, game? Would you be so kind as just to let me not scavenge for the iron for like 20 minutes or whatever? Would be nice. Alright, there we go. Ugh. Okay, there we go. And then you can be relocated to there. And then we simply... Oh, is this going to be enough track? It better be. Oh, totally. Easy. There we go. Perfect. So now, we actually do need more iron, as we always do, because we have none on us at the moment. Yeah. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. We need to make sure that coal is linked up, because this area is about to run out of coal. And the way that we're going to do that is... I don't really know, to be honest. We're probably going to need some... Let's make 4 electric mining drills. Let's be crazy. Let's go buck wild. I'm also going to stop you there and you there, so that we can actually just collect a little bit of iron up for a little bit. And after that, I think what we're going to do is... I don't really know, actually. Well, we're going to need to, first of all, get a splitter. And this splitter is going to need to go in here like that. And then it's going to have to go up here like that. So that's the iron sorted, right? The coal, though. The coal, I think this is going to have to be done in a really awkward way, which is unfortunate for everybody, actually, because that means a little bit of a significant increase in resources invested. And what I mean by that is that I think the only way for us to do this is going underground belt if we want to utilize this splitter here. Although we don't have to. In fact, no, let's not do this. Let's take this up, and I'll tell you why. Well, one, it's going to give us access to underground belt, which we didn't actually previously have. So let's do this. Let's get the coal set up. Yep, that's fine there. Perfect. Doesn't need to be great. Just needs to be good enough. Let's get some pylons down. There. That there. And let us start the planning of this belt. I've got a very specific goal in mind. Let's go around this area. This area is not permanent, but at the same time I don't want to interrupt it just for the sake of interrupting it. Okay. There's 2 things that we need to do, right? The 2 things that we need to do is deliver coal to here so that the furnaces don't stop, which they will very, very shortly if we don't sort them out, and deliver coal onto this belt. So both of those things are going to be very, very doable with this. There we go. Okay, something like this. Unfortunately, we're going to have to remove that pylon, although it actually wasn't doing anything, so it's a good thing we did remove it. Good. I'm glad that we made some efficiencies there as well. Okay. And then we use the underground belt to here, and that's perfect. That's actually really, really very, very good. And also it's going to feed the copper area. So quite a complex little setup for such an early phase in the game, I feel. And quite an ugly little setup, but it will get better. I guarantee you it will get better. It will get a little bit more refined as we continue. But there's going to be a lot of backlog to fill up, actually. Is 4 drills going to be enough? I'm not entirely sure if it will be. I'll put down these burner mining drills. I mean, we've got a lot of coal on our person, so we might as well take advantage of that fact and actually put it to good use. And these guys are going to do a significant amount of work for us. There we go. Perfect. So that's probably a doubling of the coal output by adding those 9. I would think probably a doubling. Looks about double, give or take. But yeah, as you can see, quite a beautiful distribution of coal that is being distributed throughout the factory. Now, you are going the wrong way, and everybody here is actually going the wrong way. Oh, goodness gracious me. That's why we're not very successful. There we go. Yeah, I know there was an attack. That's cool. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't make that much of a difference, I'm afraid. And this should mean that we eventually get a little bit more iron out. Which is beautiful. Because the more iron, the better. More iron means better everything. Yeah. Means more of everything. Are we being attacked? We're being attacked down here, actually. That's kind of annoying. We're going to need to set up some turrets to defend that. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Do we have enough for a turret? No, we do not. Why would we ever have enough for a turret, orbital potato? Why would we do that? Like, we would never have enough for a turret. Don't be daft. Don't be daft. But yeah, it looks like our iron issues are a thing of the past, actually. I know we had a significant amount backlogged, and that's going to be, you know, going some way towards it, but it's awesome. It's really, really awesome to see this. It's really, really cool. I think we might actually cap the... I don't even want to cap production of electronic circuits, because they're so used. You know, they're used so much. It's just about making sure that we have enough raw iron and enough processing power to turn that raw iron into something that's useful. So, like, iron plates or whatever. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Everything else is just fairly easy to do. Not like from here. Oh, did I see that our power is problematic? I saw that our power was problematic. This is not actually very, very good for us at all. What about solar panels? How far away are we from solar panels? That's, yeah, solar energy. We're fairly far away, friends. We're fairly far away. Okay, so that means we need more boilers. More boilers. I think the ratio was 14 to 10. I think that was the perfect ratio, apparently. Oh, God. Oh, that's a new symbol before. I've never seen that before. Oh, whatever. I'll go and collect some more iron. Oh, yeah, look at all this iron that we've got backlogged. That's awesome. That's really awesome to see. That's my phone going off. That's very unprofessional. Oh, goodness sake. That's ridiculous. And some basic stone, which we can quite easily get, I think. Okay. There we go. How much more stone do you have underneath you? 1.6k. Not that much, but a significant amount nonetheless. Alright. Let us deploy the boilerinos. And we're going to deploy them by picking this up and putting this down. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 boilers. It's close enough to 14 as far as I'm concerned. I think the perfect ratio is, 13 to, 14 to 10. That's what it is, I think. Okay, we might have a little difficulty powering this, actually. Yeah, I might have a little trouble powering this. Not something I really anticipated. I guess we'll just move you down by one. I suppose that's probably the most logical way to do things. So we'll just leave a little smidgen of space there, and then stick that there. And then we'll stick down a electricity pylon right in there. Perfect. We do need a couple more boilers. We're currently only on boilers. Steam engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we're on. We need 4 more. 4 more is perfect. Let's get a little bit of belt down and make sure that all of these furnaces, boilers, I keep on fucking that up. I don't know why. Let's make sure that they all have power and inserters so that they can work. Yeah, and somebody did say a burner inserter would be nice. And that it sort of feeds its own, it feeds itself, so it doesn't need to like worry about things. I guess that's kind of cool, but electric inserters are just like not trash. Like I can appreciate, you know, how burner inserters have their place and they're useful, and I get that, but they're just annoying. They're just like, they look bad, and they. Do I want to pick up the? Yeah, I would like to pick up that. Thank you very much. Okay. Also, do we have enough to make a turret? Oh, we do. We totally have enough to make a turret. We're being attacked. I'm faithful that my trusty turrets will be able to repel any invasion of the alien kind. Easy. Easy. I'm gonna get a little bit of wood here, because, you know, unfortunately, that's the sad reality. Sometimes you have to actually work a little bit to get the stuff up and running. The stuff up and running? What am I talking about? The steam engines up and running. Well, hey, I said it right. Steam engines. That's right. Woohoo. That's me. Open the potato. Said it right. 100% me. Alright, let's just repair this track a little bit. Let's repair this boiler. And let's smash this turret down over here somewhere. And I know you don't have any ammo. I will resolve that right now. I'll give you 14 ammos. Fingers crossed. You use it wisely. Do not waste it. And we should be fine for power. At least for the foreseeable future. For this foreseeable future. That is very, very important. So, you know, it's good that we get this stuff done. It's very, very important that we do get it done. Iron is, you know, the fundamental resource, I suppose, of everything. So it's really, really important that we get it done. We're not quite meeting iron supply issues. We're not quite meeting iron supply issues. We're not quite meeting the demand for these assembly machines, which are, of course, making these electronic circuits. But we're going a fair way, and we're backlogging. We've probably got about, what, about 1,000? Maybe 1,500 circuits already backlogged, so we'll be looking forward to using them as soon as we can, probably in the next. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!